Hello, this is comrade-Sirius, and would like to welcome everyone who will find this and would like to watch it. This is me attempting a HUSÁK challenge, and the map is, as you can see, the map is Middle Earth, because it's one of those recommended. And I said why not, because I kinda like Lord of the Rings. I already went around the map and named all these customs, which is, they are usually named by the place they are close to or near, so it's Harlinden, Forlinden, there's Angmar, that's right here, Grey Plains are here, or it could be Durin's Pass, but it would be here, no, Dane's Pass, because King Dane lives here in Iron Mountains. And there's, a rune, a pass to rune, it should be here, but it's basically the only customs on this entire side of the map. And there's the southern Mordor you can see. And of course there's a Belfalas. Down here it's a really small place, so I'm not starting from this. But it's also kinda nice. And there are a lot of places that we can start and we can be moving. The funny thing is that this one is entirely flat. It's a huge flat land, which we may be able to utilize, I think. The problem will or might be afterwards to get, getting out of here, because it's, some rivers and stuff. But yeah, starting here is definitely an option, though we would need to build this bridge quite fast. But if you take a look at it, it's not that strange. This is like 500-600 meters, so we can definitely put something there. And there is this endless region. It's not endless. It's like 3 kilometers. That's quite a long. That's quite a long thing. So we can cosplay Numenorians, and we can just go out there. And I forgot to pause the game, so we lost around 7 days, and now we don't see anything. But about customs, we obviously do not know resources, because this is the challenge. But there's one here on southern Mordor. There's only big customs for, Soviet border. So okay, there's not that much of a space, and there are these double mountains, like one ridge here, because we won't be able to tunnel for this thing. So to go through Black Gate and to these central plains, Dagorlad and so on, it would be doable, could be doable, but I'm not sure about it. And then there are these two starting locations. We need to start. Obviously we need to start on, NATO, Soviet side, because of the vehicles and so on. Harlinden seems also good, because there are some, small places. Well, small. It's not exactly small as well, but, there's this, I don't know, 600-700 meters of this plane. Then there's another one right here, similar size. And then there's a third one as well, which is 1800. It's probably even more than the Belfalas, but it's different. But then there's this ridge. It's quite huge. But it's medium custom, so there is a train. So we would be able to export by train. Though, for HUSÁK challenge, this is not great. Not good, because, well, not too important. Not great, but not important, because we cannot buy trains. We need to manufacture them, so we will need to have space for it, and this is probably not the place for it. Forlinden is probably the worst starting location, because it's only a small custom, like the one at the bottom, but it has this ridge as well, and it doesn't have these huge, well, not huge, but these big places to grow afterwards. So I'll let it run for a moment, so we see the light of day, or maybe not. But I don't know where to start. This one looks definitely bigger, than the Mordor, but you know, from Mordor you can then grow to these massive areas. And there is also you know, the NATO border where we eventually can get to and maybe buy those nice and juicy NATO trucks. Or we can just go for here. We can just go for the middle part, for the middle grounds, and that would be Harlingen. Because from here, if we've been looking good, we can go to Angmar border, because yeah, we would be able to get around here, even around here. We cannot terraform rivers, but we can go around them. This one, well, here is quite a big plain. That's great, and yeah, we can get. These rivers are not connected. We can get through here. That's nice. Okay, I think we got a winner. And that's not Forlinden, but Harlinden. Well, let's go. What do we need? First thing we need is to start my stopwatch, because obviously I have forgotten it. So who cares? We need to start by creating a road, and we're quite lucky, to be honest. We can just move it this way out and start, you know, a construction hub of sort. Question 1 is, where are we going to put our city? Because we can put it here. We can put it here on the bigger isle as well. We definitely need it closer to the border. And we need to be able to utilize it further, because this first city will probably need to host at least 2 universities, which is not ideal. How far is it? Well, this already is 500 meters, so if the city would be here, it's okay. Then another question is, what are we going to do? What are we going to produce? Because HUSÁK challenge means you cannot export anything that is not 100% manufactured in your republic. So as long as we do not know resources, so we cannot obviously mine them, that leaves very little. Basically anything from crops, aka food, alcohol, or meat. Meat has a problem because cows, well, defecate a lot. So we need a steady income of water, and we need to have flowing sewage somewhere, which might be doable on this area in sort of retrospective. So maybe we can do meat. Meat is also good for not only for consumption, but it has a nice bonus that it produces a lot of fertilizer, a lot of manure. So it might help us. Well, okay, let's decide. This is going to be our city and the place for our city. So from here we need 800 meters is somewhere there. Let's start with this. This is going to be our starting location and the center of our future city. It's in the middle, which is great. So let's place a bus stop, or maybe bus platform. We can do this bigger one, or we can do, you know, this even larger. I'm not sure I need 2,000 people waiting here. Probably not. But it won't hurt. Well, but this is only 1 ton of steel, so it's cheaper. And we will need to go cheap, because that is the point. That's the thing we need. So this is the station. I don't know. We'll need to come up with name for the city afterwards. So this whole island will be a city, and the city will end, well, obviously here. And due to us having no passages, we will end somewhere around here. This is the maximum size of the city, and I'm sorry, you probably do not see much, but I need these contour lines to be able to work. We can definitely start by building two depots, probably 3 depots at this moment, and we'll place them right next to the road. Maybe, well, maybe add a separate one. So F4. And a refueling station. This is going to be service road. This will be probably the better one afterwards. We have a problem. We need to terraform a bit. So some bulldozers, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't like workshop items being shown, but I cannot probably switch it off. General settings, I don't know. I will take a look. I will take a look at it afterwards, but not now. But we have bought few dozers, yeah. And now some excavators, because they will be needed as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what we got. With these, we are going to terraform a bit. And we need to be thinking, because here we have a railroad, and this railroad needs to get somewhere. We would obviously need a distribution office for fuel deliveries, so probably time to place it soon as well. What is it? Oil tank? Yeah. Well, maybe 2, because they will definitely be needed afterwards. Well, set them to load, set them to unload here. That might help. And let them run for a little. And it's a day. Good. If I may take a look, can I level this down? I probably cannot. Well, we cannot fill rivers. That's strictly forbidden, and now it's not doable. Well, okay. We did it. That's right. The problem here are those rocks. We do not mine them, we cannot mine them, but it would be nice to at least don't have such a huge hill right here. But we will need to build a city, and we will need to import materials for it. And there will be need for space for these rails, right? So I'm bringing this down just with smoothing terrain, but due to this region being really wavy, it's doing what it's doing. And I don't mind it. It was perfectly. This was sort of idea about it. Like you can see, the smoothing does wonders, and it also, you know, destroys some trees, so it doesn't hurt anyone. We don't need to do much about this, but well, the city area can use some smoothing as well. Especially those, you know, regions, because this map was obviously built using tools like Make Hill and nothing else. So it's kinda wonky on the side, and that's a pity. Okay, I think that is enough for now, because we do not need all those edges. It just would be nice to don't have holes in the city like this one, because they cause reasons. Just one thing. This is a railway, and I would like to keep it. I have no idea where I will direct it. Probably I won't export anything from this side, but the railroad will need to go probably to this part of this part of the world. And it would be also nice to have at least some way of getting trains there. And I think that this place might be suitable for some, maybe something like a railroad station. So we already noticed that this is going to be the end of our city. So I will keep this as a memorizer, a reminder. Yeah, that's the word. And let's go. What is the height here? Because one thing we can definitely do is to elevate the rail above the terrain. We can just flatten this down, so we know. And then we can raise it, I don't know, 10 meters? So these are 3.5, so maybe 13.5 would do. Yep, like this. Can I do it on the other side as well? Ah, it's quite high. I don't think we want to get to this height. But well, it might do its job. We need to measure one thing, at least, I don't know, 250 meters, 300 meters. We can do 300 meters long trains, or we can go with, well, we can go with 200. That's probably too short, because even distribution office can make 250 meters long trains. So we definitely need to have to split those rails right here, or at least here, and here are some meters that we can use, so it's all right. Let's do it, and let's account for it, because this is the thing that will determine what are we going to do. Or maybe just, you know, I will do it between cameras, so I'll just place it this way. This is our location, and here will our city be, and here it will lie down, here it will lie, whatever. So now we are going to build a way through there. Scan. Maybe like here. Well, not this one. Yeah. Do this and just turn around. And can we even flatten it enough? Why is it looking this way? Well, we can probably smoothen it up a bit as well. Yeah, that's better. So it won't be that wonky as it could have been. So this is a way to our future city. The city itself will have this big road running through it, or maybe more on the side. I don't know which way we will need to go forward. Maybe there will be a bridge somewhere here. So like this. Yeah, we can do it. There can definitely be some roads on the other side and houses on the other side. But this is our area. This is what we are going to work with. And we need to start behind this line. I'm repeating myself with drawing it here, but I I kinda need it. Well, let's build the start. Let's build something for a start and then set it up to be filled. Few open storages because, you know, prefabs, steel, boards and brakes. And I will add one more. The reason is that we are allowed to have only. Well, we are allowed only to bring certain amounts of prefabs each year. There used to be a lot of them. Well, there used to be none, but you need them for schools, for kindergartens and such. So it's not a thing that we are able to start without them. Prefabs, yeah, it doesn't matter, it's just 100%. Prefabs 1960, here we go with bricks. They do not have a date, because why would they? Here we will have, what are we missing? Boards? Yeah. And the last one will be steel. These will obviously won't be here too long, but they will be here for quite some time. So it's good. So it's good to have them ready. Another thing that will be placed here are temporary construction offices that will draw from these. But first, let's start moving some stuff. So another distribution office, because why not? And it will be free open house. Dio opens. And they have an easy task. They load at customs. And to all of these 4, they unload. They know what to unload because I set those warehouses what to pick, what to give there. And I set it like to 80%. Only prefabs I will set to 90 because I want them to be filled. Because we have a limiter on how much we can place. There will also be a third distribution office. And let's place it right away. Well, maybe not in front of those poles. Also, it's not here for too long, but it will be for some time. But we can move it. We can move it anytime. But yeah, this is a really bad location. I don't like it here. Maybe on the other side would be better. Like next to rails, because it kind of fits it. And these 3 will be big dumpers. And they will have only one thing to care about. They will load at customs house, and they will supply another source. I think I will put it somewhere here. Not exactly sure where. But we need aggregate storages. And how many offices we will have? That's the question. Maybe 3 for a start. So it's construction office. And it will be construction office 1, 2, and 3. I will disable auto search for all of them, because that's definitely something I do not want to delve into. And I will also place for each of those a free aggregate storage for gravel. So this will be 1. This will be the second one, and maybe here will be the third one. Probably can be. Just let me angle this a little bit better. These are, you know, gravel 1. This will be gravel 2. And this will be gravel number 3. If we take a look, here they should load just gravel. For now, 1, 2, 3. Unload And I think that 80% is also enough, because 25 tons is a lot. 10% of this is 18 tons, so maybe 85 would be better, but I cannot edit 85 here, and I'm too lazy to do such thing manually for each of those. Probably not a good for viewership. So this is the start. We need few more things. Well, at least few construction offices here as well. Or maybe make them another alley. Yeah, they can definitely go all here. And just as I remember, we need a gas station at this location as well. One, maybe even two. Well, let's start with one. I don't know why I have. What for I did have lost dollars? Import of foreign manpower. No idea how that happened. But it kind of bothers me. I want my 700,000. Well, you cannot have everything. Well, what will be in these? That's quite an important question. They will have gravel. Well, not prefabs now, because prefabs we need to do first. This one will be 1, 2, 3, 4. And this one will be the same, but with the third. And they all will have. Well, not a bulldozer. We do not need bulldozer. We need excavator. We need a open hull, big one. And we would give them 2 of these dumpers. Same will go here. Open hull, 2 dumpers, and an excavator. Can I just... yeah, I can roll through here. And another excavator. We will have a lot of them, don't worry. And we will use them, that's the important part. So things are moving. Let's finish setting up some construction offices, some free construction offices. This one will be mixers, this one will be asphalt trucks. And we will need people eventually, so let's not forget those. I will put them here so I know who it is. So these are people. For people, I need to switch often. I need to switch often what they do and what they have. So that's why I'm definitely auto search off. That's why I'm having the depot here. Because what I want at least 2 microbuses. I want a bus for 52 passengers that I will put here. Why 52? Because I want cranes. And if I can buy a crane, a road crane, RRR here, it has level 26. 2 times 26 is 52, and that. So 2 cranes can give bonus for 52 people, which is great. These guys will be mixers. Concrete mixers. 4 of them. No auto search, please. Thank you. And they will load concrete from customs. People will obviously load, people from customs. And these are going to be some dumpers, probably small ones. 1, 2, 3. They will take asphalt. Well, they will take everything. And I will add them a covered hull. I don't know if it need to be a huge one or not. Well, let's go for the big one, because why not? This is going to be not on auto search as well, but they will have Where's the name? Here. It will be asphalt plus covered house. So that's basically it. We may use one more, and that's the last one I'm using here. The last free one is this number 7, and I will put it here and designate it as highways. They will not have auto search, but they will be kinda special. So they will have 2 of these guys and 2 of those huge dumpers. We will repurpose these dumpers to mines, to stone quarries eventually, but this is where they are now. And now I'm using shortcuts. You may have seen me using number 1 because that's mud roads, 2, 3, and number 4 our construction office's assign tool, and we are going through those. Just the last C of auto search. One more thing, workers outside CO I really want none because I want to moderate it myself. And do not forget, just click on houses and do not get citizens. We will need to invite them on our own as well. So now group them. Construction office number 1 is mixers, asphalt, and these 3 motherfuckers. I don't need to name them because they work in a similar way. Then I need number 2. Number 2 will be people, and I will switch with the bus and so on. And number 3 will currently be highways because those guys are going to be my special guys, and they will be tasked. I need to assign them to this place as well, and I will need them to basically build this whole road. So yeah, like this, and for free I can assign them to this construction, and they will start building it. Problem is that everyone is going here for refueling. I really don't like it. There is another one, and there will be 3rd one as well. The problem is that there is no fuel there or here. So this is 1, this is 2. I don't like the overcrowding that's on this side. Eventually I will be able to upgrade this road to customs as well, but it's not now. And as you can see, some materials are already piling up. So hey, we might be able to do something with it. And we'll build the city, but that will be for the next time. Have a nice day, and see you soon at another episode.